Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Kiwami. I'm the Mysterious JG. We spent most of the last video interacting with Yui, but we got a little bit of time in with our true love, Majima, and I'm hoping to get some more of that this time. But first we got to get up to MEB. Well, we got a Majima on patrol that I suppose we should encounter while we're out, but we've also got to go to MEB and talk about the strip clubs, talk about the clubs there before we can interact properly with well, it's Nishida, one of Majima's guys, who gave us the message to... Oh, fuck you guys. They're gonna mess this up. He won't be patrolling anymore. One of the things I missed off screen was fighting someone else and Majima interrupting, but it wasn't, like, staged like that. So I believe that just costs us the chance to fight Majima up here. Unless he's still up here and disappeared from the radar, but no. That reset it. Well, that's, still in the neighborhood. I kind of doubt he is. So let's get back to what we were trying to do. Sorry. Let's see, it's like I'll show you next one. Tell me about Shine, tell me about Jewel. Tell me about Shine. Shine's a cabaret club in Pink Street. Lots of joints down there tend to overcharge. You don't have to worry about that with Shine. But there's a... Oh, it is the Shine Club. Okay. He suggested someone else, but it is a club we could go to see. Okay, well, we should still go down there then. Rina-chan is the other girl we can date, I guess. But there's a girl down there who's not getting any customers. And we've been asked to help with that. So let's go down there and see what happens. Apparently someone gets killed and an ambulance is coming to... Here we are. Rina-chan's a good girl. Show her a good time, and she'll make sure you have one too. Well, I mean, that's... I could do that, but... Good evening, sir. Welcome to Shine. Our prices are blah, blah, blah. Will you be joining us tonight, sir? Yes. We have a table open. Please follow me. So I guess we get to... No, this is Rina, so maybe Majima's going to jump us during this date, but... Hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm Rina. Here's my business card, heart. Wasn't planning to start dating her, but... May I ask what your name is? No. I want you to be a hostess with me all night, but I'm never going to tell you my name. I'm Cosmic Kiryu. I'm a tennis coach. Kiryu-san, it is nice to meet you. Yeah, likewise. What would you like to drink? I think I'm just stick with the cheapest of the champagnes. Although I guess if I really wanted to work towards that spending a million gold achievement, yen achievement, I should be buying the expensive stuff. But I think you got to buy this at least once to get a special scene too. I want this. Oh, really? We got an order of gold. So we got experience for that. Cheers. Let's enjoy ourselves tonight. And I didn't mean to skip all that, but... You're really muscular. Do you play sports or something? Yeah. Not really. I guess I got kind of big naturally. Oh, interesting. I admire people who have muscles. I don't have any muscles. My body is moved around by a series of electronic components. You like athletes? Do you play any sports? Huh? No, not at all. Do you watch sports on TV then? Why do you have the same voice as Yui? Hehe, not that either. Are you new here? I don't follow sports either, so it was just a random compliment. I guess I don't follow sports either. Now I do feel compelled to get the right answers. I know it's cheesy, but... Like, you fail you lose progress in these silly things if you don't, Yakuza Runa. Oh, Rina is her name, okay. The same deal. Are you new here? Okay, yeah, I was asking if she's new here. That seems like an odd one, but okay. Are you new here? What? How did you know? Because you were just recommended by some rando who was probably told to recommend a girl who doesn't have any clients. Well, I'm sure your senpai told you to throw out a compliment to customers early in the conversation and to bring up sports to the muscular guys. Wow, you really know the ins and outs of the business. Are you a cabaret connoisseur? Conversation starters are pretty routine stuff. Every time I get a new girl, she asks the same thing. I see, you must have a lot of experience. I love the fact that you've seen lots of cabaret girls. Maybe I can learn more about the job from you. I just started working as a cabaret girl, so I don't know anything about the business yet. Am I going to get involved in some really bad shit? Are they going to get me addicted to heroin and make me do like... Well, never mind. You ever seen a film called... Oh man, now I'm blanking on the name of the film I was trying to reference. I can't remember the name of the film I was going to reference. It's a really, really, really dark film about like a series of people whose lives are completely destroyed by drug use. And I'm blanking on what it's called. It's going to bother me, but I need to move on. I'll probably randomly shout it in the middle of a battle like 3 videos from now. What made you choose to work here? Because this is a job. Requiem of a dream. It's Requiem for a dream. Like, the girl, like, it's like this teenage white guy, like, oh, maybe they're in their 20s, I guess. White guy, his white girlfriend, a black guy, and then, like, his mom, who's, like, elderly. And over the course of the story, they all get addicted to drugs, and various terrible things happen to them. But the mom goes insane. Spoiler alert, I guess. She basically becomes deranged, like her you know, her mental chemistry is unbalanced, and she starts having vivid hallucinations about being on a game show, and it's because she got like an accidental contact high from like stuff her son had around. It's a fucked up film, but the girl ends up basically being forced into sex slavery by a criminal organization who has addicted her to heroin. It's fun. You should check it out. This is a job that has lots of cute girls, Heart. So kind of like show business. Well, so here's the thing. I've gone to an all-girls school ever since kindergarten. I can't imagine life without girls all around me. And my girlfriends and I like to share everything, Kiryu-san. If I were a guy, I would come here as a customer every day. Unfortunately for me, though, I'm a girl. Wait, unfortunately for you? Okay. So that's why you became a hostess. I've heard of girls working here to meet eligible men, but someone working here for the girls. That's a first. So you're into girls? Yes, I love girls, and everywhere you look around here, it's cute girls, and cute girls. It's heaven. Is she telling us she's a lesbian? I don't think that's what she means. You look happy. Are you interested in men? Oh, I want to see what that dialogue is. But I guess we'll just say you look happy in order to max out the affection. You look happy. Come to think of it, I knew a guy in the joint who enjoyed being around all the guys. He seemed to love every minute of being there. Aren't you jealous? I can be in the same room with them as they're getting changed. Uh-huh. Oh, that's right. But is that really appropriate to be looking at them in that way? It's fine because we're all girls. It's all good. If you start liking men, you'll understand how I feel. Yeah, she's telling us she's a lesbian, so... I guess we're going to date her anyway? I guess maybe she's supposed to be into everyone. I do remember so long ago, there's a girl in high school that I liked and didn't go anywhere. But one of her girlfriends was telling me, oh yeah, like she'll come up to you in the girls' locker room and reach for your breasts and go honk honk, which I thought was pretty fucking weird. Girls and that, like, this is to say an anecdote I was told. Just because I was interested in one of the girls involved. And it was like, oh yeah, she'll just come right up to you and grab your breast and go, honk, honk. Well, I probably won't ever understand. What, you mean you don't like, you're not gay? What the hell's wrong with you? I should keep talking. Nah, I think we're fine. What should I do? Keep talking. We've gotten enough affection with her that I don't need to spend any more money. The gold champagne I thought might trigger a special scene. It turns out it's just a really expensive way to get a good start. Cabaret clubs play pretty well. Not only do I get to be around cute girls, but I get to make money. This is heaven. Yeah, you said that. Yeah, but if you don't get requested, you could get fired. I'm pretty screwed if that happens. How can I deal with a normal job after being here in my dream job? I should start putting away as much as I can, I guess. Maybe that camera isn't in the cards after all. Camera? Camera? No, that's an interesting hobby. Purchasing cameras is quite the hobby. It's trendy to have an SLR camera. The pictures are way higher quality than anything you could take on a cell, and you just feel like a mature professional photographer, wearing a little pink slip. But it's been hard to save up for it. It'll be a while before I can take the plunge. Why not? I thought you got paid pretty well. Sure, but I've gotten pretty sloppy with my money, too. I'll hail a cab just to go down the street, and I stopped caring about the late fees on the videos I rent. Oh, okay. Well, that'll bankrupt you in a hurry. Wait, you're renting videos? What year is this game set in? At this rate, I'll never be able to buy a camera. Just take out a loan. You gotta spend it to make it, is what we're supposed to say. That means you don't really want it, just take out a loan. You gotta spend it to make it. I don't know which one of those I would have chosen, but it probably wouldn't have been, you gotta spend it to make it. But we'll choose it because it's the correct answer. I should have chosen one of the wrong ones, actually, and hopefully we didn't lose too much, because we'll have to do this again later and probably have to do the right answer. Like they say, you gotta spend money to make money. A fortune in the bank is no better than being broke. But she's not going to use the camera to make money. But am I actually making gains? Yeah, good point. For example, if you walk instead of taking a cab, you get tired. If you're worried about late fees, you'll feel rushed to finish those videos. Right now, you're living worry-free. That's not a bad point. Yeah, you're right. Since I stopped walking, I felt more rested, and I don't have to run the video store late at night to return a movie that I'm done watching it. Of course, if you're not walking, she's going to get in, you know, she's going to get fat, obviously, because that's what happens to girls the moment they stop exercising constantly. We all know this. Then she won't be able to work at a cabaret club. She won't be able to see the pretty girls. She'll never get that camera. Her life will fall apart. Right. Time is money, and money can't buy happiness, so you didn't waste the cash. You spent it on your health. I see, Kiryu-san. You give great advice. Okay, then. Whenever I make some money, I gotta make sure I spend it. Also, spend your money on me, too. And if I grow a book doing it, you'll help me out, right? Whoa, I didn't say that. Whoa, she doesn't look like she laughed at that as a joke, either. She looks bored as hell, even though we've got the maximum affection score. I think we got to ask her on it. We have to ask all the girls on a date at some point just to see a scene. When girls get together, we often talk about where to eat. About food. Hey, guys do that too. Oh my god, that's amazing. Men eat too. Hey, do you guys sometimes have to go to the bathroom? Do you sleep? There's so much for me to learn about women. Do you guys usually walk on two legs? Unless there's some kind of accident that caused you to lose a leg? So, when I go to the places they recommend, that's all fine and dandy, but I want to be able to recommend restaurants once in a while, too. How about, what's it called? Like Hot Jackson's or something? Like, there's that chicken place we keep seeing. What, you don't know that many places to eat? I guess not. I'm the kind of person who has a go-to restaurant, so I never have a reason to try somewhere new. Foolish. That's why I'm always going to the same place, and I never actually expand my knowledge of up-and-coming restaurants. Well, that's key. That's going to lead you to failure in life, lady. You gotta fix that. Well, if you go to a place you don't know, you do run the risk that it'll suck. I can understand wanting to stick to your usual spots. I tend to go to the same very small number of restaurants, and I mean, I even order the same thing. There's I don't know why I'm going off on this. There's a diner I really like, and they've got a lot of stuff that they do really well, but I almost always go there for breakfast and get the same thing. Rarely would I go there for dinner, because there's a different diner that I go to for dinner that has something else I like. Silver Diner's like a chain. I've talked about it before. I just really like their French fries. Better than the French fries at the diner that does better entrees. But their French fries just aren't that great. It's a real challenge. Like, sometimes I'm like, hey, can I just order this to go and then take it into another diner and order fries there? And I don't think that would really I don't think that would be appreciated. But I feel like I should try out different restaurants, even if I pick the occasional stinker. What kind should I go to? I would say the tasty ramen, but I'm not sure why we're bothering with any of this. So I would say a buffet is the place you can go to where you're going to find something you like, but tasty ramen. Like I'm worried if we do one wrong, I'll lose enough points that we don't get the maximum. But let's go ahead and try the wrong answer and see what happens. Because we'll get this dialogue again later. It'll recycle. Somewhere the big buffet. Go with quantity over quality. That's not how I would have said it though. Oh, I forgot about buffets. Girls care about cutting costs, so we always love to hear about a good deal. A good restaurant would maintain quality, even a buffet. I'd love to know a place that's got lots of cheap food. It seems like she likes this answer, but it's going to be the wrong answer. Best part of a buffet is it has such variety. You'd get to try stuff you wouldn't find at normal restaurants, like sushi with bugs on it. Because I went to a sushi buffet once with somebody. It wasn't particularly my idea. She wasn't into it either. This wasn't a date. It was like it was me with a couple of people. But like one person was there. She was kind of complaining before we even got there, and she claims to have noticed flies on the sushi. Double down on the delicious stuff. I think my friends would be interested. Well, apparently she liked that, so there's more than one right answer. Because, yeah, that's weird. Like either this FAQ is lying to me, or there was like more than one right answer, and I chose the one that gives you a lesser good boost. I think my friends would be interested. I'm going to find that place. That's all you can eat. Thank you, Kiryu-san. I'm going to score tonight because I thought of the concept of an all-you-can-eat buffet. Your time is nearly up, sir. I've had enough drinks. I'm good to go. Very good, sir. You know that she's going to text you immediately and make you defend her from some guy and then not even care that much about it. Oh, we've almost spent 1,000,000 yen, so I guess I can cool down on the golden champagne. Here's your check, sir. Thank you very much. It was nice meeting you, but bear in mind I'm a lesbian, so there's really nowhere this is going other than friendship. Bye! Yeah, I like you. I'll request you from now. There's nothing wrong with being friends with people, guys. I'm just joking. Like having a. If this was really happening, she really is a lesbian. She's dressing up sexy, and you're paying money to hang out with her. I guess maybe that's your thing. Otherwise, like, what are you doing? What? Really? I'll be waiting. Oh my God! E-rank affection. This was not what I intended. I intended to trigger something with Majima, and it does not look like that happened. I might need to save on a different slot. We might have messed something up. By having that guy guide us there after telling us about it, you got to talk to him first, because otherwise, like, they only have one girl at each club you can meet. And I guess the idea is that it's the one who's recommended. If I go right back, maybe I won't get her again. Good evening, sir. Welcome to Shine. Our prize starts at blah, blah, blah. Tonight's the night, sure? Yes. Right this way, sir. Oh, here we go. This is not her. This is someone else entirely. So this is what we were looking for, I assume. Hello, I'm Goromi. Majima-san, is that you? No! What would make you think that, Kiryu? If he's even got a snake print, like, what would you call that? It's like a teddy, I guess. But it's like a corset. It's snake print. I'm not liking this. Okay, well, who am I kidding? I'm not liking it in a sexual way, but I'm liking it as far as this is an entertaining way. Aw, come on now, Kiryu-chan. You gotta call me Goromi now. Wait, but what's your problem? You love the clubs, and you can't stand that I'm here all dolled up for you? It's understandable. If you went to a club and got a man assigned to you, any guy in his right mind would be pissed. So what are you thinking? You want to slug me, don't you? Maybe we should just go outside and have a brawl. Yeah. Nope, right now we're just a customer and a cabaret girl. We should enjoy our drinks. Oh, just what I'd expect from you, Kiryu-chan. I like it. Let's see you put your best moves on me. Fine, I accept the challenge. Good. This isn't weird at all. What do you want to drink? Cheers, Kiryu-chan. I guess we don't get to pick the gold champagne. Let's enjoy the night. Kiryu-chan, do you come to clubs like this often? Yeah, like it's all I've done the last 2 videos. Not really. I found a bar I liked, and that's where I'm used to drinking. I see. Then count yourself lucky today. An opportunity to drink with a lady like me don't come around too often, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's probably just as well. Just don't fall too hard for me, okay? Because, you know, after this, I'm going to end up in a fight with you, and I will no longer dress as a woman. Who knows? Love can be unpredictable. Color me impressed. You play along so well, Kiryu-chan. Take me out and buy me a necklace. I'll tell you which one to get. It's going to be the same one everyone else buys me, and I'll sell it. But you'll always think it's the one you bought me when I wear it. It's a little trick that I learned. What about you? You come to clubs like this a lot? You know, as a boy or a girl? Huh? Me? Well, I used to come practically every day. How surprising. I never took you for the type. You have a girl you're into? Fool, I wasn't the customer, I was the owner. Owner? You used to run a cabaret club? Back in the day, I was living clean, you know. It was after I got the boot. All part of my tragic-ass backstory. Which I think we do find out about in Yakuza 0. I can't even imagine better than doing time. I know the feeling. Wow, I wonder if there's any point in boosting our Goromi ranking. Goromi answers. I know the feeling, which is what I would have guessed is the right one, actually, because better than doing time is kind of like, yeah, I know the feeling would be my natural thing to say here, out of these choices. So I just opened up something that's showing me the answers. I don't know if this is a repeatable thing. I can sympathize. I had an honest life for a while, too. Yeah, that's right. You used to do some weird shit. Wasn't it real estate or something? Yeah, it took a lot of sweat, but I went building by building, bringing Kamurocho under my umbrella. How's that supposed to be a tragic backstory? You can't go around saying that's painful at all. Besides, what's the fun in taking over a building someone else built? As for me, I'd rather take on the challenge myself, erect a building I could call my own. I'd make that shit better than the Millennium Tower. Yeah, sounds like something you'd say. Anyway, I'm not going to respond to any of your questions about why I consider my backstory tragic. Come on, don't you got any good conversation starters? At a time like this, a man's got to take charge. Let's see here, then. What type of men do you like? Me? I like burly men. A man's not a man at all if he ain't strong. I like men like Mo, who will hold out a fist, and then you'll hit it, and they'll swing it around and make it hit you. And then you hold out a fist, and they hit it, and it ends up hitting you anyway. That's the kind of man I like. And, of course, they got to have that Patrick Troughton as the second Doctor Who haircut that Mo had. Before Patrick Troughton had it, which is why he was considered a Mo haircut. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Although that wasn't straightforward at all. Then you don't care at all about his looks, if he's got money or if he's smart. Just checking the time here. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. When I'm with the guy, it's all about if I'm having enough fun. That's why he's got to be strong. Why does he have to be strong? But why does he have to be strong for you to have fun with him? Well, if he's weak like Larry, he's just got like this big bald spot that he just, you know, waxes with the floor wax every morning. That's not impressive. Ain't it obvious? When a lady and a man get together, if they ain't fighting, they ain't doing it right. Am I right? I'm not sure if he's right. You must have a lot of breakups. Want me to fight you? There are other things. He wants us to say, want me to fight you. If it's a fight you want, I can fight you. I know I'm strong enough. It's easy to talk big, but I'd have to make sure you had what it takes to take me out on a date. This is I don't think I realized when I watched Lethal stream this game that it was the first game in the series. Because I knew the Yakuza series had been around for a while, and I don't think I quite captured that he was playing a remake of the earliest game. But this is not like so I think I had it in my mind watching him play this game that this character named Majima had like evolved into this weird character over the course of the series. But this is where we start with Majima. This is who Majima is, and he appears in every Yakuza game, and there's like 8 of them. So in order to go out with you, I have to prove that I'm strong enough to satisfy you. Do I have that right, Goromi? Yep, and in order to see if you're strong enough, the easiest way is to fight me. Wait, so at the end of the day, whether or not I end up going out with you, we still have to fight? I guess so. Kiryu-chan, that was a good catch! Your time is nearly up, sir. Oh, is it that time already? But we ain't had enough time to talk, and not nearly enough to drink. You'll be extending his stay, won't you, Kiryu-chan? Yep. Sure, I'll stick around. Alright, let the champagne flow. Apparently he owns this club and can do whatever he wants. Understood, sir. And by him, I mean Goro here. I'm still pretty surprised he used to run a cabaret club. You know any interesting stories? Yeah, right. There was nothing interesting or fun about it. All my employees were just kids, and it was nothing but a pain in the ass. Shit was stressful. Compared to that hot mess, Goromi is just perfect. A cabaret girl like me would make everyone in the club happy. Heart. Well, any job with a lot of women would stress me out. Yeah, no kidding. For starters, it wasn't in my nature to use ladies as a source of income. And second, doing business in an honest man style ain't in my bones. But you know, we overcame a lot of tough situations together, and through it all, I couldn't help getting a little attached to my team. That's why it was so difficult when I had to murder them all. In the end, it was like kicking them out on the nest. Tough to say goodbye. Wonder what they're up to these days. Well, you could always hire them into your new criminal empire. I get it now. You didn't hate it at all. You only say it was painful because those girls were near to your heart. Why don't you try your hand at running one someday? It's a lot of fun when you find yourself on the other side of the table. Puts being a customer in perspective. Why don't we make that a mini-game in Yakuza Kiwami 2? We'd say I'd rather be a hostess, which is I would say I'd prefer being a customer, or maybe if I had the chance. But I guess with Goro, you just keep giving goofy answers. So I'd rather be a hostess. Actually, I'd rather just be a hostess, kind of like what you're doing right now. Kiryu-chan, I'm not sure what to make of that. Seriously, I never thought you'd be into this. I'm so glad I got dolled up for you. No, I'm not talking about cross-dressing. Although, I don't have a problem with that. I'm not some fucking Ron DeSantis asshole. I meant from a customer service angle. Since I'm a guy, I guess I'd be more like a host. Oh, you want to be the hosto with the mosto? I mean, yeah, we counted them early in the story. I've only ever thought about enjoying my drink, but if I had to think about making a customer enjoy her drink too, I bet mine would taste even better. I get you. So you want to enhance the drinking experience through customer service, eh? Kiryu-chan, that's so you. Yeah, and it'd be a pretty nice bonus to be able to drink on the job, wouldn't it? Actually, it'd be kind of a dumb idea. Kiryu-chan, you got a special lady in your life? I was in prison for 10 years. Besides, I don't have time to worry about that right now. But I have seen 2 host girls in the last couple of days, and there's a small girl that I'm trying to rescue, who I guess would be a girl in my life, not a woman. And there is the woman that I went to jail for to protect her. Well, yeah, there's various, but I'm not telling you about them because you're a freak. Oh, you finally made it out. It wouldn't hurt you to have a little fun. Well, I came to this club to try, but I got you. I know just the thing. Since you're so lonely right now, I'm going to give you a hand. A hand job? Sounds good. I don't need a woman. What about you? No, he wants sounds good, so let's say that. Sounds good. You're an amazing woman, Goromi. For real? Who are you, and what have you done with Kiryu-chan? I can be myself around you, unlike with most women. I can just enjoy a drink without feeling like I have to act tough. Thanks to you, the drinks taste great tonight. Ah, you're making my heart race. But you know, even if you sweet-talk me, I ain't falling for you that easy. Give him a present. Oh, it's time to go. Time flies, eh? Let's see, my conversation with Kiryu-chan was... Kiryu-chan, you're a swell fella. At this rate, I'd even go on an after-hours date with you. Stop right there. Don't even want that. What, so you just messing with a girl's heart? How dare you hit on me like that when you can't take responsibility? You're a real scumbag, you know, the worst kind of man. You're not even a girl. Don't be so offended. Shut up! I'll punish you in the name of every hostess the whole world over. On behalf of the moon, I'll punish you! So I guess it doesn't really matter what our affection score is. We fight at the end. Is he still going to be dressed as Goromi? Yes. Yes, he is. So this is as close as we get to beating up a woman, I suppose. So I don't know what the people watching on the street are making of this, but... I guess it was a good thing I happened to be in this stance. Not that I wouldn't have switched, but... That was an unusually easy fight. We didn't get to see what his offense would have been. Ah, you really are a tough man, Kiryu-chan. You too. I never would have thought you could actually fight in that outfit. Of course, we didn't see you do it. Of course I can. This dress was made just for you, Kiryu-chan. It's real easy to make a move on you in it. Yeah. That's not what I meant by that. Well, I sure had fun tonight, and I feel like I got inside your head a little bit better, too. It'll be a good reference material for later. You're still going on about that. That's all up to you now, ain't it? See you later, Kiryu-chan. Goromi, what a woman. Learn to kick combo reborn. Oh yeah, so this, okay. I guess these cell phone missions max out whatever you've built up. So, I don't know what's going on with this one. There's a message that says he's hiding. And then there's another, okay, so we got things. We're not going to get another round of these going until we get to rank C of Majima Everywhere, which appears to unlock some kind of, looks like a zombie Majima. These are just fighting Majima repeatedly. But I might have to look these up, like, what is it that we're supposed to do for these? Because I have emails about Majima, but I don't know what I'm meant to do about any of them. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it a video here, because I think we've gone over, and we've certainly done enough with the dating sim aspect of the game for a while. So when we come back next time, I hate to say it, I mean, unless I look up some stuff between videos here, we're just going to be wandering around the street looking for Majima fights. But I am trying to advance these little special content as quickly as possible, just to increase the number of fights that are available and see if I can make them more interesting. Because, you know, I'm trying to get completion points. I'm trying to sort of be efficient, get completion points, which involves fighting different types of Majima. It's like making a different type of Stone Cold Bobo. But we're making different, you know, if we get different types of Majima, so I'm not just constantly fighting Thug Majima. Because eventually I need to beat any form of Majima a certain number of times to get some of these techniques. But there's also going to be like things I can't get if I just fight the generic Majima constantly. I'll get enough overall Majima fights, but I'll be short of fighting specific Majimas. Like, I'm trying to... You can fight Majima a lot of times in this game to unlock everything. I'm trying to do it as efficiently as possible. Same reason, even though I didn't set out to do this, that I decided to just break out the facts for the dating missions and not bother to see all the dialogue options, including the wrong ones. I'm just like, let's just get these dates to go well so we can unlock the side quests and try to not spend the entire rest of our lives let's play this. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. And maybe we'll have a chance to fight Goromi, and maybe we'll actually see her attacks. Bye-bye.